My name's Joe.
And I'm Evan.
And this is the Forfeit Fantasy Draft.
Stauncher. Good elf.
We're here today to do a fantasy football draft. We're going to be doing it throughout the whole of the season, playing head-to-head against each other and have a forfeit between each other that the loser has to do every week and just talk utter nonsense about the Premier League and what's been going on. And have a drink and enjoy ourselves in the meantime, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Absolutely. Where do we begin?
Okay.
What do we do?
Begin. Have you played Fantasy Premier League before? Right?
I have. I'm absolutely dreadful at it. I'm one of these people that makes one at the start of the year and then doesn't look at it again.
Yeah. Usually sort of October time, you peter out because you're doing rubbish, right?
Yeah.
I
mean,
everyone's the same.
peter out. I think when's the season start? August. I peter out at the end of August.
Well, that's why we're starting.
Yes.
October.
There we go. I tell you, I cannot wait to watch like Ipswich Leicester on a Tuesday night. Gagging for it just for points.
I've done this similar sort of set. What do you want, Gizmo?
Hey!
Sorry.
Gizmo, don't let him bully you, alright? Sorry, no, it's just that we've got a cat. I say we don't. I have a cat.
It's only the second time I've ever been here.
There's a cat.
There's a cat.
Yeah.
Called Gizmo.
Yes.
Named after the character from
Gremlins.
There
Yes,
we go.
correct.
Usually you pick players based on the amount of budget that you have. It's all kind of like done with the better players, higher scoring players.
Do you want to let that
It's
go?
got to be-
That's next door. Sorry.
That's all right.
It's just,
Well, I mean-
you can cut that out, but
cut out
that's
the
really
inside.
frustrating.
Is it their phone?
It's the house.
Should we go downstairs and let them in? I mean,
Oh dear, someone's getting Deliveroo for lunch.
okay. Have you had lunch yet, by the way? I'm not actually.
I've got Caesar salad in there. I didn't know if you'd eat it or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here's one for you.
Go on.
What do you call a chicken staring at a lettuce?
Go on.
Chicken Caesar salad.
Very, very good. See, this is how you. I didn't even make a team this year. That's how you know I'm
so
prepared.
This year is the first year I haven't actually made a team.
It's like we meant it.
There we go. Exactly. The reason I didn't is because I thought I was spending far too much time doing it, and it
Right.
was not a productive use of my time.
So instead of not doing it for fun, now you're going to do it under pressure.
Yeah,
We're doing a draft,
we are doing a draft.
so we can't pick the same players.
If we can't pick the same players, we'll pick a time period, probably in about 15 minutes' time, where we basically take it in turns to pick players from the Premier
Amazing.
League. And then obviously
Amazing.
neither of our teams can have the same players in it.
Right.
And then there will be a surplus of other players that neither of us wanted. And from week to week, we basically just put in bids for those players. So obviously, if you're United are playing Arsenal one week, you're not going to have that many United players to start with. If they're playing Ipswich the following week, maybe, or Southampton, you might be like, well, actually, I want to put some in.
Yeah.
So you would get first dibs if you're lower placed.
Thank you for
Does that make
assuming
sense?
I'll be lower placed.
Yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense. Once again, I don't know what I'm doing.
Nor
Just
do
letting
I.
them
This is
know.
very much a learning curve,
Nice.
as you can probably tell from the fact we're still here.
Yeah.
Stauncher.
Stauncher.
Am I saying it right, Stauncher?
With an L. It's written
Slauncher?
slanty.
Oh, Slauncher.
Yeah,
We're
slauncher.
saying okay, that's annoying, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's a learning.
It is.
Stauncher. I've just heard you say it over the years, and I just
Yeah, I do
thought I'd
speak
adopt
quite
it.
funny. No, I like that a lot. My beer has a man bun. Can you see that?
Oh, like you. Are you on your phone on Fantasy?
Yes, I think
Right.
so. Let me just triple check. This is great content. Confirm your details ahead of the new season. Should I confirm details?
Confirm details, yeah.
Postcode option. Why would it need my postcode, man?
Well, it doesn't. That's why it's optional.
Good. I've read and agreed to the terms and conditions. This is great content. Push notifications. Do I want that? Probably. Oh, this is too much, Joe.
Evan, you need to do the thing. Evan, do the thing.
I'm gonna smash you in a minute. Right,
Evan, make sure you do the thing.
Stop it! Right, pick team.
No, because you're not picking team. We're doing fantasy draft. Okay?
Oh yeah, I've got fantasy draft playing now.
What's this called? Forfeit fantasy
Forfeit.
draft. This is great, isn't it? It's a draft. I feel like Stato. Do you remember Stato?
I love Stato. Stato.
I Off of
Dylan
thingy.
Skinner.
Yeah, they had a potato sitting in that someone said they looked like Wayne Rooney one year.
Nice. Was that you?
And they did a little feature. No, but I saw that and I was like, oh, I want a bit of that pie. So I sent in a spring onion that I said looked like Peter Crouch.
Brilliant.
And they put it on the show and
Brilliant.
got a shout out.
We'll have to find that.
We will.
That is brilliant. That shows how old we are.
Yeah, because that was 2004.
I used to watch that with my old man. That's how long ago that is.
That is a long old time. What time is it now?
2:10.
Are we doing it in 6 minutes or are we doing it in 15?
Sorry, Titans. It's cutting half of you off, and I don't know if you'll be able to use that.
I don't mind, mate. Use that.
Okay. Sorry, I won't mention it again.
All right. I'll tell you what. We'll do that.
Yeah.
So I go beer in my left hand because then that's further out.
Yeah, sure. You're going to drink anyway.
Huh? All right.
I think the last time I actually did this, fantasy football, I pick all the good players, right? Run out of money, and then I've got like a defence worth like 2 million or whatever.
Yeah.
Jason Steele in goal.
Who's that?
I have no idea. I just know the name. Someone Google and make sure he's a keeper.
You making that up?
Stele.
Time zone Europe, London, player trades, all. I mean,
Jason Steele. Oh my God. Brighton and Hove Albion reserve goalkeeper.
Yeah. Sorry, no. Yeah.
See, I know my football. You're going to lose this, man. Used to play for Sunderland.
You know that off the top of your head, do you?
No, I was Google. Middlesbrough, that's how I know him. 18 minutes. I don't even know what I'm doing. League Administrator Joe Street. Bro, this guy played for England.
How do I do? Does anyone know how to screen record on the thing? Because that would be really helpful.
What's it? What computer is this?
It's a Dell. That's what it's been singing.
Never mind. I'll find someone like you to do a podcast with.
Sorry, I've just ruined it.
No, it's funny. That is the type of banter that I love.
Yeah, but
from other people. You should probably get rid of that though.
Oh, what, my emails?
Yeah.
Good shout. People now know what my surname is and what my email address is.
Oh, I called you Joe Street like 3 times.
That's all right, it's fine.
This is Joe, no surname.
Well, also it says on there. People want to corroborate this all. It's going to be on there. So
oh dear.
Don't worry at all.
Right, so we have got 16 minutes before this starts.
Yeah, I need to invite you.
I've never been so nervous.
Invite friend by email. What's
your
email?
Say we were friends. How do we decide?
Who goes first or what? It'll do it automatically. I don't know.
Oh, that's not fair. We should have been able to choose that, and then we could do like rock paper scissors. Or something.
Should we do rock paper scissors?
Yeah.
And whoever loses,
yeah.
If you get first pick, you have to pick someone's shit.
Yeah. Now, show me how you would do rock paper scissors.
I would go 1, 2, 3, rock.
I hate that.
Okay, I can do 1, 2, rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Show me one more time.
1, 2, rock.
Okay. Right. You ready?
Okay. Best of 3 or just?
No, just one. Leave it up to fate.
Okay. You have to pick someone.
If you lose,
a goalkeeper you've never heard of.
If you lose and it comes and you go first, if not, you just pick.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Right. You ready?
Okay. 3, 2. Okay.
So if you're first, you pick someone's shit.
Okay, there we go.
You look so devastated.
I'm genuinely gutted. I'm like, although it says like there's a list here, right? And he's first on the list, and I would probably go him first.
I heard this.
I'd probably go Haaland over Palmer.
100%. If you're not picking, if you don't get Haaland, you lose this game. Do you know what's madness, right? Mm-hmm. City wanted Paqueta, right?
Yeah.
We said no. They said 75 million. We said no. They said 30 million and Palmer. We said no. Gizmo, being stupid.
Yep.
Theoretically, this whole thing should really pick itself. Because there's 2 of us playing.
Yeah.
Right? We know the league.
We know the league, yeah.
We know which players are good.
Yeah, but our perceptions of which players are good are going to be different, aren't they? That's the thing. Like I said, I would probably pick.
It doesn't matter.
I go Haaland over Palmer. One thing I do know is Chelsea have got a terrible run of games now.
Doesn't matter.
They've got I'm going to say Newcastle.
See, this is my problem. I don't care who they're playing.
Okay.
I just want the best players.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to fail this thing.
Well, I think this is the thing where I'm potentially going to do
excel,
all right.
because you're going to have
put loads of
Wigan, Burnley.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe not Wigan or Burnley either, but potentially Brighton or, I'm saying that as if Brighton are a bad team.
Yeah, there's no bad teams.
Well, there are some. Southampton. Ipswich, not great.
Oh, I've got a great rule. Can I add rules?
You can, prior to, you've got 10 minutes.
Right, so, I don't know if this counts, but each of us have to pick... I was going to say at least 2 players. Sorry, I was thinking.
Is it frozen?
Thinking time. Yeah. At least 2 players from the other team. Or at least 2 players from your own team.
Oh, in terms of as in Chelsea, West Ham?
So we both have to have 2 Chelsea players and 2 West Ham players.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah?
That works. That's quite a nice little touch.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We don't have a shit keeper.
Third choice.
West Ham?
Yeah.
You don't have to pick a shit keeper now.
As well, do not.
Why do we have to pick a shit keeper?
No, I do personally, if I get first pick.
Oh, where's Fodringham?
Okay.
League One, Wes? League One, Wes?
I don't know.
I'm saying this like you don't know the story.
No, I've got no idea. Tell me.
Paolo Di Canio was manager of Swindon.
Okay.
Right.
Went to watch them last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
With the lads.
Lads. I don't know why I did that.
I don't know why I did that either.
Sorry. Just.
Yes.
Anyway, so Paolo Di Canio.
Charlie Austin scored. Anyway, carry on.
I didn't know he was still playing. Another story about Charlie Austin. Our owner said he's got no knees, so he didn't sign for us, and now he hates us. League One Wes comes from Swindon. Were playing some random team on a Wednesday night, and they battered this other team. But Wes Fodringham was in goal, and he'd done some silly mistake. But because they won 4-1, he left him in goal for the next game. The next game, he's played the ball back. First 9 minutes, made a mistake. Other team have scored, so he subbed him. Right.
Okay.
So now Wes has thrown a massive fit, and Paolo's gone mental. I'm making the story short, but Paolo's gone mental, and he said to his staff, he better not be on that bus going home. He's got to get the train home. He's not coming with us, right? So Wes has snuck onto the coach to go back. He's lying down in the back of the chairs like this, right? And then Paolo's come on Sky Sports doing an interview after the game, and he goes, Liga One Wes, you cannot do this if you're David De Gea, if you're a Peter Cech, but League One Wes. And that's why it's funny. That's Paolo Di Canio, West Ham legend.
Right. See, I know him for the goal that he scored. No.
Di Canio?
Not Wes Fodringham.
Bit of scissoring.
Bit of scissoring.
Did you know that was voted goal of the century? That's how far we've come in football. Oh, it could have been goal of the decade.
That's
in the year 2000.
I've never thought it was that good. I mean, it was incredible. That's not quite right. It's a great goal, but it's just the volley at the back post. It's gone. It's not like.
Have you seen anyone do it since?
No.
Yeah, that's the point.
I've been trying it five aside every week.
Because it was so out of the box, right?
Yeah.
And I don't mean out of the 18-yard box. I mean out of the box. It's it was ahead of its time. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. I've seen him score better goals. So you're right, because it's a Trevor Sinclair speculative ball, 40-yard cross field, and it scissor kick, back stick. I always thought the same, because I've seen Paolo score a great goal against Chelsea. A banger. It was, the game finished 2-2. He scored 2 great goals in that game, right? We had a throw-in from, 18-yard box adjacent, right?
Yep.
Thrown in, I can't remember who threw it in, chucks it on his chest, knees it up, volleys at left foot. And it's like 30 yards out. And I thought, that's an absolute screamer, but no one ever talks about it. It's the weirdest thing.
That's what I mean. It's that type of goal is technically better, which is why I was like, what, even goal of the season. I'll tell you what happened the other day. I had a headache in the night time.
Right.
And I could not get to sleep. So I was like, right, I'm going to have to do something. So I went downstairs and watched Premier League. I actually turned on TV and it was Chelsea. It was France, Brazil World Cup final. So I watched that. And then afterwards,
98?
Yeah. And afterwards, I watched Premier League years, and it was the year that they had the December goal of the month, where
every goal was a banger.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Absolutely unbelievable. And every single one of those I would say was better than Di Canio's way back when.
I don't know about that.
One? Which one?
I don't know all the goals.
Drogba on the half turn. You've got Lampard against Everton, that other one. You've got Scholes outside the box.
Villa.
Volley. Yeah. You've got the one that won it, which was SCN against Arsenal, unbelievable goal that.
I can't believe they're all in the same month.
Well, yeah, and then Matty Upson, I think, scored from for Portugal.
Matty Taylor.
Matty Taylor.
Again, this geezer. Do you know what? I'm going on a tangent here. I wear my West Ham shirt out and about. I'm a grown man, but I do. I wear it out and about, right? A woman stopped me in the street and she just goes, Matty Taylor. I said, you what? She goes, Matty Taylor. I was like, what are you talking about? She goes, oh, I used to date him. I was like, oh, he played for West Ham. And I was like, yeah, he did, but what's that? What? Anyway, she lives.
It's an interesting claim to fame, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, apparently he goes to the gym around the corner. He signed my motorbike helmet.
Oh, right.
Him and Carl.
Is that euphemism?
No, it's not that big.
All right.
Helmet's huge.
5 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Back on.
Well, I mean, no, we don't need to. We don't need to worry about it. I think I'd like to think about who I'm going to draft because.
I don't want to think about it. I just want to pick it, and if it's shit, it's shit.
Okay. But if it's shit, it's going to dictate the next 12...
But do you know what's funny? I don't care about the forfeits. I welcome them.
Yeah?
It's just when you get caught...
When you saw that one, you were a bit like, oh,
yeah,
don't want to do that.
I'm not going to do it.
Don't want to run for...
No, I don't want to run anyway.
That was good. So yeah, but we'll need to go through some... We'll need to figure out a list that we're both okay with, both happy with. And obviously... pick them week to week. I think if we get a load, put them down, put numbers to them, we can pick them out of a hat. Or we could get some guests on and ask them to pick some for us. Or I don't know. You guys can give us a shout if you can think of any forfeits. Things like number 1, run for council in your local election. 2, super glue a 10p piece to your arse and leave it there for a week. That's funny.
How does that come off?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
White spirit, I'd imagine.
I hope. Whereabouts on your arse?
Throw yourself a birthday party with bunting, balloons, party poppers. Wait for guests to stand you up. Drink their respective pints.
I am so down for that.
Love that.
I am so down for that.
Take the exam to be a fireman.
They would laugh me out the building, Joe. I want to be a fireman. Fucking dude.
Do an escape room on your own. That'd be quite fun.
I want to do that.
Okay, well...
I would love to do that.
Okay, well...
That's my cup of tea.
Not necessarily a forfeit then, in that case.
I would hate to do that.
Take your driving test... Have you got a driver's licence?
No.
Okay.
Take your driving test. Oh! Gosh darn it. I can't...
Enter a regional 400 metre race qualifier, get to the start line as the race starts, run the wrong way around the track.
I do it.
Okay, well, you might have to at some point.
How much trouble can you get in for
Get photos taken with 3 people who share your first and surnames.
Oh, that's a good one. Does it have to be both?
Well, yes.
I have to meet 3 people called Evan Jones.
Yes, I think that's the point. That's right.
You're saying it like it's common knowledge. How many Evans do you know?
Got my best mate.
Fuck off.
Got my mate who's in the photo. I thought I'd bring a photo, and I don't have any photos with Evan, so I brought my other mate Evan when we did the marathon there. So that's just on our little table. So today we are here going through our fantasy football draft. Evan and I are going to be competing against each other every week. We're going to have a forfeit with each other every week, so the loser has to do something absolutely absurd and ridiculous. And we're going to be talking about football and what's gone on in the past week while sharing a couple of steins. Slauncher.
It's so warm, man.
I don't really like beer.
I don't like beer.
You're not?
No, I'm cider guy. Anyway, I want to talk to you later about going to football and how it's changed, but we've got 30 seconds.
30 seconds until our draft starts.
We are the FFD.
We did rock, paper, scissors earlier to see who goes first. The computer's going to automatically generate one of us, so if
do I need to be on my app?
Oh yeah, you definitely do, yeah, otherwise you're not going to get to pick.
How long do you have per pick?
You've got 12 seconds. I think I'm assuming 30 seconds per pick. I actually don't know.
It's a quick thing.
It's a bit of a...
Right, do me a favour. While this is going on, are we going to speak to each other? Or are you just going to go silent?
I mean, we can. Well, I'm not going to be like headphones on.
Poker.
Okay, shit. Here we go. It's me.
It's you. So you have to pick a terrible keeper.
Shit. The goal. So it makes sense for my West Ham.
That's a bit of a cop out, though, Joe.
All right, fine. I'll pick another goalkeeper's. Someone awful, or someone that's not even in the...
Well, why don't you do the worst rated goalkeeper?
Stolarczyk. That's probably not how you pronounce it. Bazunu sounds kind of cool. Southampton, draft. There we go. Your turn.
It's not telling me it's my turn.
Bazunu. Oh, is it not? Because it should be. Enter the draft room if I were you, mate.
Oh, thank you.
You've got 20
That's my
seconds.
turn.
Yeah, you've got 20 seconds to pick someone good.
Haaland. Da, 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 da. How do I pick him?
You've picked him. So I'm going to go... Palmer. Oh! Why can't I...
I don't know if I've picked him, though. I don't know if it...
Oh, no.
My next pick in 3 turns.
What?
Oh, it's because there's 2 more people in there, Joe.
Oh, we fucked it.
Oh, we're going to have to wait. I knew it.
I've killed us. I've absolutely killed us.
He's fucked it.
And there's nothing...
He's fucked it.
We're going to have to go...
We're going to start
It's fine, because... Right, okay. Minimum teams 2, maximum team, head-to-head league, draft.
I might do it on my own.
Okay, so 2:45. That gives us another 12 minutes.
Well, no, hang on. It's saying you now.
Yeah, but it would be me because it's automatically come around. But we just leave this.
No. What I'm saying is, I think it makes me do 2 picks and then you 2 picks.
Fuck, that's quite possible.
I didn't realise that was the case because I would have picked Palmer. But it's given me Salah. It's not like that's a bad thing.
Oh shit! Yeah, so you could have got Palmer and.
I was saying no, because that's not fair, is it?
That's
Because
not
I would
fair.
have picked him.
Okay, in that case.
But I would have picked Palmer.
That first player thing is critical, isn't it? Because if you
Well, yeah, but I'm still getting the first.
Yeah, but you would get first and second.
Oh, so this was perfect for us.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. I'll let you have Palmer. And we just continue like this.
Shall we?
Well, yeah, because otherwise it's a whole... I didn't realise it was a double job either.
Yeah, no, it snakes. That makes sense because then I guess each round technically you'll get first.
First and the... Yeah.
So who have you picked so far?
Oh, it's giving me Salah and Haaland.
And I've got Bazunu and Palmer. So yeah, should we go through there?
Yeah,
Is that fair?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. We'll go Saka. Yeah.
Oh, you get 3 picks in a row, bro.
I get 3 in a row. No, this has got to be you, surely.
No, it's still you, trust me.
Picking now, Ev Jones.
My pick next. Oh, maybe I can't read.
I mean, this is hard work, isn't it?
It is. This is not great.
Not great entertainment for other people, but
It's not at all. Who does well for Chelsea? That's the question. I can do that later. You're not going to pick all the Chelsea players.
this guy does alright. Remember he scored?
Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to get in my head again. It's the whole rock, paper, scissors thing.
Alright. Where there are good players that aren't there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like this layout.
The list? What is
because it does it from points so far.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's huge.
I might have completely flopped here.
Go on.
I've picked.
Who have you picked?
Do I have to tell you?
You don't have to, but I'll see it.
I picked Gabriel and Son.
I think that's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
That'll annoy you. That'll really annoy you. Yeah. There you go.
No, I don't mind that. You can have him.
Alright. That was Bowen, by the way.
Yeah, no, I saw. Oh, you're telling them?
No, I can see it. I was like, yeah.
The players that we pick,
Yep.
do they have to play? The Chelsea and the West Ham players?
No.
Right, so we can just pick dead players at the end?
Yeah.
So you've wasted Bowen then?
Well,
if
not
you don't
really,
play
because
him.
I think he's going to do alright.
So do I. Win the World Cup, mate, I'm telling you.
Trent gets points.
I don't even know the formation, bro.
You can do whatever formation you pick.
10 strikers.
Not quite that.
But this is what I mean. Is there a set formation?
I've said his name. I'm going Trent. There you go. No. You can just you can do a 3-5-2, a 3-4-3, a 4-5-1.
I've already got 3 strikers. It's not going to let me have another striker, is it?
No. Right. So that's the maximum amount of strikers you're allowed.
How many?
You're at 3.
Right.
You're allowed 5 midfielders.
Right.
And you're allowed 5 defenders, and then 2 goalkeepers. And obviously within that, you have to stick to a 3-5-2, 3-4-3.
I think
4-4-2,
I understand. It's a lot of
4-5-1.
pressure. I might have made... See, I'm getting all excited here. I might have made a mistake.
Well, because you picked strikers. What strikers you got?
Haaland, Salah and Son.
I mean, that's pretty...
It's not bad.
That's goals.
Yeah.
That's points there.
Who plays in your midfield, be honest?
Madueke and Sancho.
No, but he's a striker, isn't he?
Is he... He's down as a midfielder, isn't he?
I better take him just to be safe.
And then...
He's a midfielder, yeah? No, it says forward. Oh, no, I fucked it. Anyway, it's your go. It's not that big a deal, man. I don't know what... I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, like...
I put too much pressure on myself.
A lot of emphasis on this, whereas actually...
I picked Raya.
Oh, hang on. I've only been picking one person at a time.
Nah. Because you picked someone and then
Diaz.
Trent. You picked Bowen and then Trent.
Okay. And then...
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, actually, what's a good idea?
Go on. How many players do we have to pick?
Like an entire squad's worth, I guess, so...
Oh, that's great. That's who I was going for next.
Well, I was going to say, now you've picked all strikers, I'm just going to pick up all good defenders, and because I don't need to pick my strikers yet, because they'll be waiting for me because you can't pick any more.
Yeah, but I can pick subs.
No, because that's what I mean, like
I'm only allowed 3 strikers tops.
Yeah.
Ah, see, you're doing it sneaky.
But
I didn't know that.
I had no idea about
and
that.
And I didn't know Bowen was a midfielder either.
Okay.
But anyway, it happens.
Alright.
Who else gets points as defenders? So you've done the Saliba route. I tell you what, I can't stand the bloke. I can't stand him.
Go on.
No, I can't do that. Who plays defence for Chelsea?
Levi Colwill.
Who's that?
Fofana,
Gusto's right back,
and
isn't he?
Gusto is at the moment. I think Reece James has just started training again, but...
Oh, he's never going to be fit.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. My player doesn't have to play, does he?
No. And if he doesn't end up playing and you start him, then obviously someone else comes in, so you'll get the points for whoever comes in.
Brother, I panicked. I panicked because I was running out of time. I picked fucking Souček.
Yeah, that is...
Of all the players available, bro, I panicked.
It is rogue.
But you still have to pick another West Ham player. Oh no, you should pick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Presumably, because he's good. But that's a lot of midfielders that I don't necessarily want.
So how do I see my tick? Because mine's different on the phone. Oh, I've got it. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you got...
Oh, no. Oh,
okay.
Bro, see, I didn't know this. Okay, it's fine. Here's what it is.
Oh, so Salah's down as a...
Salah and Son are midfielders.
Okay, got you. Right, so I basically need a striker because you might take more good ones. In which case...
See, I didn't have to tell you that.
We'll go for...
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Jackson.
He took my one straight from me. Come on, he says. This cannot be good content, me just looking at my phone like, boo.
Well, we can make some jokes in the meantime.
Go on then!
2 fish in a tank, one turns to the other and says, do you have any idea how to drive this thing?
That's very funny. I
got
it, man.
It's an army
I got it!
tank. It's not a fish tank.
Right, what am I doing? I can take any Chelsea player later. I've got a goalie, forwards. This is hard, man.
Isn't it?
Do you know what? I
It's
completely
also pressure,
I completely messed up because I had plenty of time to take... If I just knew that I needed the forwards, I had plenty of time to take them.
Well, but the thing is, realistically, bearing in mind you've got all those midfielders that score goals, you'll probably play a 4-5-1.
Yeah, I've got Haaland. What am I saying? Yeah.
Is he any good?
Who?
Robertson? Presume he gets forward and does bits, maybe?
Just do defenders.
Because
you don't want Robertson and Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I've got him now.
Oh.
There's not much I can do here. Oh, hello. Right, done.
Who'd you get?
I've gone Spurs.
Who'd you get?
It's Lanky.
I picked Son. What am I doing, man? This confuses me, man.
Go on.
Because it puts the points at the top. How have none of us picked
pressure.
City players, man?
I guess because none of them... Oh, cunt. Sorry, language.
Go on.
Nothing.
I'm going straight to City now. I just see what you're talking about. Who are you talking about?
Well, who do you think?
I don't know.
Like the best player in the entire league, bar Haaland.
I picked him.
You did? Who was it?
De Bruyne.
He's all of these players have been... Mohamed Kudus picked before De Bruyne.
Listen, to be fair, your midfield is the greatest midfield. If any other team in the league had that midfield, they'd win the league.
No, they would. You got Bowen and Kudus.
Bro, they're class.
Yeah, we'll go Edison. Why not? Strand Larsen's been scoring for Wolves, hasn't he?
Do you know who you should get? Basuma. What am I talking about? Mbeumo.
Oh,
Mbeumo always gets points. Or Mateta.
I thought I already did, but I think he's a...
They get points.
I think he might be a midfielder.
Oh, what, Mbeumo?
Yeah.
He gets
I've only
points.
got room for... I'm going to go Isaac. I'm going to go Isaac.
Oh, I don't know. No, you've got a minute to think about it. Just put forwards. I'm done with forwards.
I am forwards. I've done, that's what I mean. Like, they're just here. I think Mbeumo's a midfielder.
Do you know who might be a shout?
Go on.
Duran.
I'm going
Aston
Isaac.
Villa.
I'm going Isaac.
Okay.
Because he's a good player. Isak. Eritrean, do you know that?
Eritrean.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
think
him.
so.
Have you heard his accent?
Well, Eritrean Swedish.
He's a
Does
geezer,
he
mate.
sound Swedish or does he?
No, he's a geezer. He sounds like me.
I'm looking, I'm looking at his team and it's not very good.
Yeah, I'm done already.
You've got Salah and.
Bro, my midfield is dead.
Go on.
Salah, Son, Madueke, Souček, De Bruyne.
It's not dead. The only reason it's dead is because you've got Souček in it.
Bro, I love you, Thomas Souček.
Oh, and I've got both my
You got both your what?
I've got Chelsea, 2 Chelseas, 2 West
I've got
Hams
my 2
already, so I don't
Chelseas.
have to worry about it.
I got my 2 Chelseas.
Picking now me. That's me.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, wasn't paying attention.
I said I'm done.
I thought you meant with this relationship. I didn't.
That was a few years ago. It's your last pick.
Oh! Ooh. It's exciting.
Just pick the best defender. I don't think these Tottenham players are going to get points in defence, bro. They're always conceding.
Yeah, but I really want any defender that's going to score goals or do anything good.
Yeah, I messed up in defence. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to go James Justin.
Why?
Leicester. Just
because
because
he plays?
He plays. I feel like he's an attacking wing back, is he? And they're playing Southampton next. There you go.
Fair.
And Nottingham Forest, and then Ipswich. Draft. Off. Done. That's me done.
No way Onana is top of the thing. For goalkeepers.
They had a lot of clean sheets this year, though, haven't they? That's the thing.
What, United?
Yeah.
I thought they were doing rubbish. Is Onana just going to keep keeping clean sheets?
No.
Are Chelsea going to keep clean sheets? You don't keep clean sheets.
Maybe.
You guys fall off, man. I'm going to Allison.
Alright, there we go. Done.
Congratulations, man. That was pressure.
That was
I
tough.
didn't like that.
No, that was a lot.
I didn't like that at all. Do you remember
Well,
when we
good.
thought we fucked it and we didn't?
Yeah.
That was humorous.
It was. I was very close to creating another one and going again.
Can you imagine? And I would have done the same thing and we would have thought we were idiots instead of knowing we're idiots.
Oh, yeah, because it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Anyway.
That's so funny.
Slauncher.
Slauncher, good health.
Transactions is
Right.
basically where
Thank you.
all of the players in the rest of the draft are, whether we've got them or not. So obviously, if there's a little name,
Yeah,
like
I got
initials,
that.
obviously because they're done. And Mbeumo, no one's actually got. Yeah. So if you wanted to,
Straight
be
away
sneaky,
sneakies.
if you wanted to be sneaky, you could technically get it.
No, I don't think we should allow that. I think there should be designated time where me and you have to sit there and say, right, we're going to do transfers tonight. It's me that goes first or it's you that goes first
Well,
because of...
why don't we do it during the show then? 'Cause
Yeah,
then
that's
obviously
fine.
It'll be post. James Justin. There are a lot of people that raved about him when he was at Luton, and then he got a move, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down for it. I've also got a soft spot for Leicester as well.
I hate Leicester.
Yeah?
Hate
The
Everton.
place or the team?
The place.
Okay.
And therefore the team.
I
Everton, same thing.
I've never really thought too much about Everton.
I don't
Do
like
you reckon
them.
it's because they're similar sort of level to, excuse me for saying this, but similar sort of level teams to West Ham, and they are
No, that's
more
not a
right
bad thing at all. I hate them because Freddie Picquion, right, scored a goal to put us 2-1 up against Everton in the like 89th minute, and he's already on a yellow card, and he took his shirt off and jumped into the crowd, got sent off, and then they equalised. And I've never forgiven them. It's not even their fault. I just hate Everton because of that.
That's fair enough.
It's a
That's
very
fair enough.
niche
It happened.
story,
Yeah, but it's a reason. It's trauma. It's unpacked trauma
It's-
that is there, and
It's a load of bollocks.
builds into that. All right. Well, I don't have any such story about Everton.
Fair. Do you know what? The other thing that I just need to point out, none of this is fair, really, to talk about football, because Chelsea have always been good, in your lifetime at least, right? We've always been shit.
They haven't.
No, they have.
No, they really haven't.
No, I don't want to hear it.
But the best live match I've ever been to was when we finished about 7th. And it was when Leicester won the league. It was against
Yeah, but
Spurs back on the
even-
bridge,
yeah,
and we
yeah,
were losing
yeah,
2-0.
yeah,
We brought it back to 2-2.
This is the point.
And it was genuinely, it felt like we won the Champions League.
Yeah, of course it
We
did.
finished fucking 7th.
It doesn't matter. You still had players there like Hazard. Do you see what I mean? You've never been a shit. When have you been relegated in your lifetime?
When I supported them in 2002, there was a point where we were going in for...
Administration?
I can't remember his name. What was his name? Massimo Macaroni. Is that his
Amazing.
name? He went to Middlesbrough, I think, in the end. I'm going to Google this because...
Class footballer. Anyone that's got a name after pasta is phenomenal.
Macaroni.
Look at this baller.
Yeah, Massimo Macaroni.
Look at this baller.
Literally, I remember going on holiday and we were in for Massimo Macaroni from wherever he was before.
Must be nice.
And while I was sat on the coach, I opened a copy of like the I don't know, some newspaper, and on the back page it said Chelsea in for Thierry Henry £50 million or £30 million or something, and I was just like, what?
Right?
Because when I started supporting them, we didn't have any money, and all of a sudden that must have happened in the time that I've been away on holiday, and it was like Thierry Henry.
Different world, isn't it? Different world.
And that, you know,
Why do you call them them?
them
Yeah.
rather than us?
Yeah.
Because I don't play for them. I actually used to work for Chelsea Football Club. Got fired, funny enough.
For doing what?
Do you remember a craze called Neck Nominate? There was basically
I believe so.
a
Yes.
thing that went around social media called Neck Nominate, where
Yes.
people would basically drink a lot and then post videos and then nominate a friend to drink more. And I think
I
ultimately
used to nominate myself.
Yeah, well, I think someone died doing it because they just drank an awful
Bleach.
lot.
Oh.
Not bleach, but something else that they weren't meant to. Probably just alcohol.
Don't drink alcohol.
Don't drink
kids.
too much alcohol. In moderation, that's enough. Or, you know, staunch.
And then someone's going to come in the comments saying you're not even Irish.
Not even Irish. But, yeah, ultimately, I think someone died, so they started, when you nominated people, it became drinking in elaborate situations.
I do remember that because people would put weird stuff in the glass.
Well, yeah. But basically,
Mate, that was like 2014.
It must have been about that.
Yeah.
2014, 2013.
Yeah.
But I was working at Chelsea Football Club. I was Stamford the Lion, and I necked a pint of Blue WKD with the costume on. And I didn't share it anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. I was like, you know, I thought I'd just do it for my friend, and then I did another one like separately. But someone walked in while I was doing it, who told their boss, who told my boss, and I got fired. So yeah, I mean, I was
That's kind of your own
gutted.
fault, though.
But that's the thing. I was like, hands up. I was like, yes,
Yeah,
I did it.
yeah.
Completely my fault. You know, I wasn't going to share it anywhere. I wanted to get into acting and the creative arts and everything, and I was like, you know, I wouldn't want to, you know, damage the club's reputation.
You might have to.
Well, the fact that I'm still
Screen recording
Massimo Macaroni.
The Big Mac. Macaroni, the Big Mac. That's his nickname. What a legend.
But we never got him. We never got Thierry Henry either. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
There we go. All right.
My point was, you don't. The fact that you've just described that whole story, you don't know pain as a footballer, as a football fan. You don't know pain. When you look at relegation, and then losing the playoff final and not bouncing straight back, you don't know pain as a football fan.
That is true.
But we're here and we're European champions. You've won a European Cup, have you?
Yeah. We were the only team in London to win the European Cup.
Well, not anymore. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, the thing is, I want to take the piss here.
Take the piss.
And say it's a Mickey Mouse Cup, but it's what we're in this year.
You win it. You win it. You win it and then take the piss.
Well, we will win it.
Sorry. Let me go back. Win it undefeated and then take the piss. We drew one game. We won 15 games. Go and win 16 games and then take the piss.
We won't need
to. Yes, you will. If you want to win the cup, win 16 games.
Isn't the format different now?
I don't care. The point is...
We'll see anyway.
The point is, everyone can have a laugh and a joke. Win it yourself. Win it yourself and then come back to me.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
That's all I want. Arsenal fans,
we did win the Champions League, the actual Champions League twice.
Yeah. Have you won the playoffs? Have you won the playoffs?
I haven't, no.
We've got 2 playoff trophies.
Story about Champions League final. 2012, best day of my life, I would say, as a Chelsea fan. 2021 was it? Yeah, I don't even remember.
Bro, I can't remember
you and me were at a charity football match. And
I remember it.
I got
from the pictures.
Pissed that I missed the majority of the Chelsea City game.
Sorry, there's a bit of a backstory to this. He got so pissed because he was doing forfeits for his other...
This is it. I was doing a forfeit off the back of another little group that I had like this, and I had to go to
the friends from earlier, the lads.
Well, we actually called it the 48-hour club because we gave ourselves 2 days, 48 hours post losing to have to do the forfeits, which is why I think we should do 49 hours just as a little
one up
ode to them.
Oh, we'll do 47.
We do 47.
Yeah, we do 47.
Phil Foden 47. No one took Foden.
Sneakies.
But anyway, I had to go to all 20 Premier League grounds and neck a brimmer, which is a glass of wine full to the brim outside each of them.
Which is brilliant, to be fair. To go to all 20, what was the 20 teams in that?
It was a lot. I mean, it was when Norwich were in the Premier League, so that one alone was just annoying. I think like the northern teams, I literally got on a megabus overnight to Newcastle. And then went down to Leeds, and then Burnley, and then Manchester teams.
That's fun.
Liverpool. It was great.
Did you walk from the Etihad to Old Trafford?
No, but I tell you what I did do. I went to Etihad first. I then went to what I thought was Old Trafford.
Cricket ground?
No. Oh. I actually went to United's. Was it Carrington? Like the old training ground?
Yeah.
I got there and I was like, oh, for fuck's
Why did you
sake.
get pissed?
Well, yeah, obviously by that point, because I'd already done the rest of it earlier.
Oh, you did it all in a day?
I didn't do the whole 20 in a day, but I did all the northern clubs in a day.
I nearly asked you why didn't you drive.
But no, I literally, like I said, megabus up.
No, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Local buses. Burnley, I actually managed to get into Turf Moor. They were like, because they're like, I think they were doing works or whatever, but there was no security. I just wandered on next to the pitch. I was like, all right, here we go.
I worked with Burnley, believe it or not. Not that I wasn't listening to your story.
Okay. Well, context? Go on.
No.
Oh. Well,
I worked for a mattress company and interviewed the Burnley squad.
Oh, nice.
Dar O'Shea, brilliant. Great crack. He's not there. Where is this guy?
I'm looking at him.
Lyle was good, but he didn't really understand what we were doing.
What's happened with Lyle Foster nowadays?
I don't know.
Is he still playing? No?
Well,
he
Burnley
got
in
back into
19th.
it.
Oh no, they finished 19th that year.
Is he? Because obviously,
what, did he go out of it?
He spent a lot of time on the sidelines with some mental health stuff.
And did he?
Yeah, like because he was smashing in goals.
Yeah.
And then
after he spoke to me, he went all mental healthy.
What? Quite possibly. You do that to people.
I did.
But no, I think he genuinely missed out on the African Cup of Nations because of it. Because he was getting
South
back
Africa
fit again. Yeah.
That's sad.
It's really sad. But he's a great player. He's a great player. I don't know. What are we? 20. Okay. So I don't know whether he. Yeah.
7. Yeah, that's not good stats, is it?
Well, I mean, it's
not compared to what he was doing, because he must have scored 6 games in a row or something, didn't he?
He was doing well.
I remember he was doing well. Yeah. Do you know what the best thing about anyone that supports a team like West Ham, or I don't even want to say Newcastle anymore, a team like West Ham, right? We know we're shit. That's the greatest thing about us. We've never claimed to be something we're not. We don't go out there and we say, we're not like, for example, I don't want to jump on Arsenal fans' backs, but we're going to win everything. We're the best team that's ever been. We're not like that.
Yeah.
We are happy when we lose. We are happy when we win. And if we beat Chelsea, for example, we're like, oh yeah, you fucking shit. They beat us 3-0 the other day. Yeah, you're still fucking shit. Do you see what I mean?
4-0 last season. 5-0.
5-0 last season. Yeah. Battered us.
That was.
Were you there?
I was there. Yeah.
He said nothing. Fair play to you though.
Well, of course.
I say nothing when we beat you.
Last year, I went to see 2 West Ham games. It's Fulham and Chelsea.
10-0 aggregate.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good for you lot.
Oh, we're fucking shit.
But it's good that you acknowledge that because, like you say, United fans, Arsenal fans, they don't.
Oh, United fans!
It's the worst.
Where did you get this from? Do you know what? I understand, right? People that are 20s to 30s, because all they know is good United.
I think it is changing. This is one thing that I have noticed, and it's been very, very slow because a lot of the last 10 years, I was still getting my friends who are United fans giving it the big one, and I'm just like, you've not done anything since Fergie.
All of that.
It's there is. It seems like there's a humility that's coming. It really does. Or a self-awareness.
I think it's more. Let's just disappear. You know Homer when he goes into the.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They just want to disappear. The only thing that I can say that United done well was sacking David Moyes. Because if that whole arc didn't happen and he went and relegated Sunderland and he went out to, was it Valencia?
Yeah.
He went out of Real Sociedad or something. Eloramendi, right? If he didn't do all of that, he wouldn't have come back to West Ham and us win a European
How would you feel about him going as well? Because to me, that was I don't get it.
No one ever get it. From both parties. It was time to go. From both parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. Do you know what? He's a great. I'd love to meet him. Never met him, but he's a great person, great bloke. Anyone that's ever met him, they were like, met David Moyes the other day. He's West Ham manager. I was like, yeah, mate, class, great guy, looked after people. The only problem was his philosophies and his thoughts on the game were never going to improve us. And now we you could say used to being in Europe. 3 years in a row he got us in there playing his football in that style. Yeah. But the players that he had that got him there, they were gradually leaving. You know, people like Ben Rama, Fornals couldn't make the team, and he'd only play 11 players. He didn't like making subs. If we were losing, he didn't have a plan B. But I think he'd be the first person to admit that. Do you know?
No,
he was fantastic, hands down. The best West Ham manager of my lifetime.
Who's been the longest serving West Ham manager in recent...
Ever?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say in recent time, but last sort of 25, 30 years-ish.
So we are one of those teams that haven't had a lot of managers. I think we've had 14 managers.
Oh.
And then...
That's a dream for us.
Mate, unreal. It's actually... Because if you look at it, Watford, they fucking... What's that door called? When they're just in and out?
So, thank you very much for joining us. We've just finished our draft, so we've got our players for the remainder of the season or until we make changes.
Feeling confident?
Not at all, but I haven't seen what forfeit we're doing yet, so hopefully it'll be an easy one if I do lose. In the meantime, though, I'm going to talk you through my team and then... Go ahead. You go afterwards. So, Edison, Man City in goal. Bazunu is my sub-keeper because I had to squillache my first choice. I'll talk you through the meaning of that in a moment. Alexander-Arnold, Saliba, Justin are my defenders. I've got Ben White on the bench and Andy Robertson on the bench. Midfielders, I'm going to start with Palmer, Saka, Bowen, Diaz and Kudus with... Have I got any midfielders? No midfielders.
You've got 5 in the middle, yeah.
And up front, Nicholas Jackson and Solanke are going to start for me.
To be fair, that is a world-class team, isn't it?
It's a great team, but you've got Haaland. It's just the one thing that I'm just like...
Rock, paper,
I came up with the rock, paper, scissors idea.
You tried to get in my head, that's the funny thing. You said, I'm going to go rock, paper, scissors, rock. Once again, I'm going to go rock, paper, scissors, rock. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, rock. Yeah. 3 times you said it. Yeah. And you went rock. But you didn't anticipate.
It's because I'm an honest guy. I stuck to my guns. Or rocks. Anyway, who's in your team?
Funny. Right. So I've got 2 of the best keepers in the league. I've got Raya and Becker. Becker, Alisson.
Becker.
Yeah, Alisson Becker. You don't know my Becker? Nice. That's it. Anyway. So, centre-halves. I've got 4 centre-halves. Well, 3 centre-halves and 2 left-backs. I've got Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk, Konate, Vardiol.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and Colwill. So that's one of my Chelsea players. Midfield, I'm stacked in midfield. I've got Mohamed Salah, Heung-min Son, Madueke, Thomas Soucek. Baller, he's scoring a hat-trick against Tottenham. And Kevin De Bruyne. And then up front, I've got Haaland and Ollie Watkins. I tell you what, I've got Havertz on the bench. I might take De Bruyne out and put Havertz in.
Who have Arsenal got this week? Is it?
Arsenal are playing...
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Okay.
Bournemouth away. But Havertz, he's just balling out for Arsenal. Do you know, is there a captain thing on this?
That's a very, very good question. I actually don't know.
I would prefer if there was no captain thing.
Let's have a look. Pick team.
Can we do it so there's no captain?
I don't think there is. There's no
That's
captain.
perfect. That's better. Because for me, that's cheating. I don't know why. It just is. It's not fair. Like, if one player balls out against a particular team.
Yeah.
And it's the difference between forfeit or no forfeit. So now, you guys know our teams. And in the true fashion of the FFD, we need to pick...
Do you remember what it stands for now?
Fantasy...
Forfeit fantasy draft. Forfeit fantasy draft.
The only draft I like... That's funny, man. Like draft beer.
Yeah. Well, you don't have any in there. So you're excluded from the draft. You're a draft excluder.
That's good. I like that one. That's very funny. Okay, just me.
We'll get you another if you want. But anyway, right, so we've got our teams. We're going to be going straight into it for the next week. We need to pick a forfeit. We need to pick our first forfeit. Now,
Yeah, so what do you have? Off the
well,
top of
I've
your
not
head?
actually gone through these with you. We
you
mentioned a
haven't.
few earlier.
Yeah. Is this? Do you know what it is? Is this going to be a week one, so it's a nicer forfeit, or is this just we're going to start as you mean to go on?
I think you've got to start quite big, haven't you? Really, I don't want to. I don't want to set like a precedent up here.
Do you know what I mean?
And then just think, oh, we can't drop down at any point. So I don't know. We'll have to have a think. I'm gonna kind of point you in the direction of these and say, is there anything that stands out to you?
I'm going to let you know right now. I'm not streaking at any football event.
Okay, that's fair enough because we don't want to get banned from that. We'd like to go to football again in the future.
Yeah.
It's fully fair enough. All right. Do you want to pick? I'll tell you what. I've got 32 numbers here. Do you want to pick 3 numbers?
Yeah.
And then I'll give you a choice of those 3.
Yeah. 7, 14, 21.
7, 14, 21. Okay. Number 7. Do an escape room on your own. That's quite a good little forfeit.
I like that.
I wouldn't mind that.
Is there any that aren't as expensive as all the ones on this list?
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. 14 again is great. If it's a choice, these are cracking. 14.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on the wrong part of my mouse. 14. Enter a regional 400-metre race qualifier. Get to the start line as the race starts. Run the wrong way around the track.
How much trouble would you get in for doing that?
I don't know, but I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, but
is it not?
You would have
so
to be there.
Funny.
Assuming this is assuming that I'm going to lose.
No, so okay. Contextually, forfeits wise, I'm not going to be around all the time. You all the time. You're not going to be around me all the time. So you're going to have to come up with video evidence. So presumably on your phone, you're going to have to kind of film bits. I mean,
do you know what the funny thing is?
If you were doing that, I would probably come and watch.
Yeah. But as soon as I enter a 400-metre race qualifier, alarm bells are going off when I turn up, and they're like, "Hang on a minute."
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Quite possibly. Well, you're more like a sprinter. The third choice is coming. You ready? Stop looking at them.
I saw it.
You're cheating. You're looking at. Okay. Right. Choice number 3. Go to church and neck communion wine. That's probably a bit.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
Yeah, no, that's probably a little bit out of order. To be fair,
Yeah.
We need to amend this list in time for next week.
So
we
pick
will
another
be
21.
sensitive to people.
Just fit any number can be 21. They can't see the numbers.
No, but it's what was on there.
That's true.
Okay, but like I said,
but yeah, I'm not going to condone you doing that.
So escape room on your own or 400 metres backwards, basically.
But these are whoever loses get to pick.
No, we have to agree on the one for this week, and then the loser has to do it. So, to be honest, I didn't even think about that. I did not even think about that. For some reason, I was just picturing you doing all of them. The sudden realisation that I might have to do that has now hit me.
How often are there 400-metre races, though?
I don't. Yeah. That's going to be for you to have to look up after you lose.
You've got 47 hours to do it, Joe.
I mean, my inclination would be to an escape room on my own, but it's money, isn't it?
It's a lot of money as well. That's the funny thing.
To do it, well,
Yeah, but how do we know how many qualifying 400 races there are? When are regional 400-metre races on?
I don't know. But
I think, do you know what I think we might have to do? Quickly scan through them, pick one that we know that we can get done in the first week.
Well, ultimately, right, we're gonna have to go through these afterwards anyway and come up with some ideas and put a little checklist together so we can go on throughout. But for now, you've got two there that are possibilities and.
No, I don't know how possible this is, Joe.
Well, should we Google it? Should we find out?
Let's do a quick Google. If it's not possible this week. I've seen one there that is definitely doable.
400. I mean, this is all work that I'm having to do, and I haven't lost yet. So surely this is for you to figure out once you've lost.
Once I've lost, you're so confident I'm going to lose.
No, I'm actually not at this point.
That's what I mean.
Right. So.
Yeah, but no, we have to figure it. We have to figure out the forfeit before we Google it.
For me, personally, that is the forfeit.
What? The 400 metres backwards?
Right, okay. For me personally, what we've got here are 3/2 valid forfeits, okay? The logistics behind doing an escape room on your own, or the logistics behind entering a 400-metre race qualifier, getting to the start line as the race starts,
I hear
running the
you.
other way around, are things that are maybe going to be difficult or perhaps impossible.
Right.
So with that, what I would say is that so long as you do the right thing, or what you believe to be the right thing, then I'm happy. Also, the battery's running out, so we're going to have to say goodbye.
In that case, right, pick one. I'm saying escape room because it's the only one that's 100% guaranteed to get result.
Okay, escape room, there it is. Right. Loser has to do an escape room on their way.
Done.
Bosh.
So, that was our first week of FFD.
We will see you next week. Right. Alright, I was still...
No, I was
see you later.
agreeing
No,
with
it's
you.
fine, it's gone, it's gone. It's
No,
gone.
I was like, oh, bro, this
He's
is
lost
mad.
it. He's lost the plot. It's fine. Done.
I've never had it. Thank you for the video.
Seven is the one you picked.
Yes.
Do an escape room on your own.
Yes.
The loser of FFD this week has to do an escape room on their own. Best of luck.
I kind of want to come and watch you do it.
Well, it's got to be on my own, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah, I feel like
sit, you know where they sit and
They have the people that oversee it.
Because they have to watch you.
I'm-
They give you a hint like you're doing it wrong.
Well, have you ever done one before?
Yeah.
Because I'm shit at them, right? And I was like, the only reason I've ever got out when I've been with other people is because they've done stuff. So
The funny thing is, my ego will say I'm tremendous at them.
we'll see.
Yeah, we
Let's
will. When you lose, we'll see how long it takes you to get out. What if you can't get out? Another forfeit. I'm going to pick it.
Podcast
Double
done,
forfeit.
innit?
Yeah.
Me on my own next.
But there has to be some sort of... You have to video yourself in there doing something.
I'll tell you what. So if you don't manage to make it out, got to neck a pint of beer.
A stein of
Not
beer.
a stein.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm saying that. These are the
Responsible
rules.
drinking.
Yeah, that is responsible.
If you don't manage to make it out in time, you have to neck a pint.
A stein.
You do a brimmer. Have you heard? Can we introduce a brimmer?
Yeah.
A glass of wine full to the brim on the head.
A Bremer or a stein. You get to pick.
There we go. All right.
Done. Thank you for watching our first podcast.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It's been emotional.
Has it?